Hey, what's up, folks? This is Keith with Barber's Auto Help. Good day to you. And today we're going to be replacing a battery on a 2001 Pontiac Bonneville 3.8 liter. Now, this setup is similar to a lot of vehicles. I'll have a list of vehicles on your screen that this procedure can be used for. It's pretty simple. You just got to know where it's at and know a few key things about it, and you should be okay. So let's go ahead and get in there and take care of it. So first off, as you probably already know, your battery's not up underneath your hood. You got a place on your fuse box there where you might be able to hook up a battery charger or such. But as far as replacing the battery, this isn't where it's at, so you can't do it here. It's actually up under the back seat. Let me show you where it's at exactly and how to get to it. Okay, folks, before you get into it, go ahead and grab you some safety glasses. This is a simple project, but it can be very, very dangerous. Your battery has sulfuric acid in it, and it also produces a gas called hydrogen sulfide, and those two things are very dangerous, and especially if it gets in your eyeballs, it's bad news. So be careful. To access it, you just simply rip the seat up just like that. You got these things that sit in those holes there, and they just pull right out. Just go ahead and pull your whole cushion out, and there is your battery. Also, your rear fuse box is back here too, so if you have a fuse that you think might be blown, that's where your other fuse block is. Okay, so the very first thing you want to do when you get in here is disconnect your negative battery cable. And the reason you want to do that is because it'll disconnect the battery from ground. This is ground, and your whole body is ground. This cable goes directly to your body and bolts to the body here. So you could actually cause an arc if you were to disconnect this one first and inadvertently touch a metal object, cause a spark, and potentially cause a fire or explosion. That hydrogen sulfide I was talking about earlier, that stuff's flammable, and you want to reduce the risk of igniting that if at all possible. So the safest way to do that is to disconnect the negative battery cable. That way you won't cause any arcing or anything. So we'll get in there. And that head is 8mm. Take that out. Go ahead and take your positive cable off. It's 8mm also. Then you have your hold down bracket and bolt down there. The bolt is 13mm. Now there is something special about this battery other than the fact it's up underneath the rear seat. You have your battery vents, vent tubes that hook up to the top of your battery here. You got one on this side and one on this side. That takes care of that hydrogen sulfide, and it gives it a channel for it to actually escape out of the vehicle rather than being vented inside the passenger compartment. So that goes directly through your floorboard there and it vents out. So those just pull off. Just pull directly out like that right here. Pull this one out. Just pull that forward and out of the way. And then you just simply take your battery out. Take the new battery. Go ahead and slide it back in there. Just like so. It's probably fair to mention, if you have any rubber gloves, don't go ahead and wear them. It's a good idea to do that, especially if you suspect you have an acid leak. You don't want that stuff on your hands. It's not like a science fiction movie or anything like that where your skin just rots right off instantly, but the stuff is corrosive, and if you go to wipe your eyes later on and you got that stuff on your hands, it hurts. So don't do that. Wash your hands at least after you do this. Go ahead and put these vent tubes back in. And one thing, like I was saying before about this battery, you have to be able to hook up these vent tubes to it. This battery's inside the passenger compartment, so you got to be able to take care of that hydrogen sulfide, get it out of the vehicle, and the only way you can do that is with those special vent tubes there. This is a special battery, especially designed for this vehicle. So So we got that in. Let's go ahead and put our hold down bracket back in. This side goes towards the battery and down like that. I think they're coming to get me. Go ahead and tighten down your hold down bolt here. The positive battery cable goes on first. Put your cap on. Negative battery cable goes on next. Tighten it down. And the installation is complete. We just got to put the back seat back in. I believe that the torque spec for these nuts here, or bolts here, probably in the neighborhood of 8 to 10 foot-pounds. I'm not really sure. I didn't check that in the manual before I got in here. But you don't want to over-tighten them, definitely. You're screwing into lead. So lead's pretty soft. You can strip it out pretty easily, so be careful about that. All right, so let's put that seat back in. Put it back in. Make sure you get your seat belt buckles back in these crevices here. Just go ahead and slide the back side in just like that. And then push down. So yeah, folks, a pretty easy project, pretty simple, but it can be pretty dangerous. Just be careful, wear you some safety glasses, wear you some rubber gloves. If you don't have rubber gloves, wear you any old kind of glove. Just try to keep that sulfuric acid off of your hands, because it is caustic. Also, check out the video description below for more safety information. I also may have some links to other videos that may help you. And there should be a link on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen that sends you to my channel. If you would, please check it out, see if you like it. If you do, subscribe. If this video was a help to you, please give it a like. And if you have any questions, comment below. I do appreciate you guys watching, and be safe. Thanks.